Insects galore. Wobbly Wallace. Grandpa Jake heard Tristan laughing. "You seem to be having fun, Tristan," Grandpa Jake said. "I just saw the funniest thing," Tristan said. "Derek tripped and fell down the stairs. His foot got stuck in a small bucket. When he finally pulled it out, his shoe stayed stuck in the bucket." Tristan was laughing very hard, but Grandpa looked sad. "He could have been badly hurt. How would you feel if something like that happened to you?" Grandpa Jake asked. "It's not nice when people make fun of you, especially when you've had an accident. That reminds me of a story about Wallace." Wallace walked slowly. He leaned on a twig for support. There was a bandage on his leg, and he was in pain. The day before, Wallace had tripped over a root and injured his leg. Trudy had bandaged him and then fed him dinner. Today, Wallace could walk with a crutch, but he felt miserable. "If only I hadn't tripped over that root," he muttered. Suddenly, Wallace's crutch broke. Once again, he fell to the ground. "Ouch!" he cried. "Now I've fallen again." Poor Wallace. Just then, two little beetles started laughing. They had been watching Wallace, and when his twig broke, it looked so funny to them that they laughed and laughed. "Wallace is so wobbly." The two sang that again and again. Wallace's leg hurt even more now, and he felt hurt inside too. He started to cry, but the two beetles kept singing. Wallace thought sadly, "I have a lot of accidents. I'm always hurting myself or spilling and dropping things. I can't do anything right." "Go away," he said sadly to Gibber and Specs. But the naughty beetles only laughed harder. Trudy came by and saw that Wallace had fallen again. Wallace stared at the ground. He had tears in his eyes. "I'm so sorry, Wallace." Trudy was concerned for her friend. "Does it hurt badly?" Wallace nodded. Then Trudy heard Gibber and Specs giggling and singing. "Wobble, wobble, wobbly Wallace," they said and laughed again. The beetles suddenly saw the dragonfly hovering in front of them. Trudy spoke with disapproval. "Are you beetles having fun?" she asked. Gibber and Specs stopped laughing and sat up straight. We just saw something very funny," Gibber giggled. It was so funny when Wallace's crutch broke, and the two beetles laughed some more. But Trudy wasn't laughing. Poor Wallace could have been badly hurt, and instead of helping him, you just laughed at him. You can make someone feel very sad if you tease him when things go wrong. The beetles looked at Wallace. Suddenly, the clover leaf they had been sitting on collapsed, and the two beetles tumbled to the ground. Seeing the beetles rolling around in the soft grass was funny, but instead of laughing, Trudy hurried to see if they were all right. "Are you hurt?" "I'm okay," Specs said. "Me too," added Gibber. "I'm glad you're not hurt," Trudy said, and helped the beetles to their feet. "I'm sorry for laughing at Wallace," Specs said. "Me too," Gibber said shyly. "We should apologize." "Maybe we can help him," Specs added, "since he has a sore leg." Trudy smiled. "Wallace will appreciate your kindness and help." Trudy and the two beetles helped Wallace get home and then fixed his bandage. When Trudy left, Gibber and Specs stayed with Wallace until the sun set. "It was so nice of you to help me," Wallace said to the two beetles. "We had fun," Specs said. "Tomorrow we'll come again." "That would be nice," Wallace said thankfully. "I'd enjoy your company." Gibber smiled. "See you tomorrow." Grandpa Jake closed his storybook. "I'm sorry for making fun of Derek," Tristan said. "I'll be nice to him and not laugh when things go wrong." "That's being a true friend," Grandpa Jake said. Moral: do to others what you want them to do to you.